What's going on, guys? It's Tizamos, and I'm bringing you a 47-9 Vtol Warship with the S12. Almost get the second Warship. Game ends, though, so a little disappointing there. But today I want to talk about shotguns and the talk about them being overpowered and how they are affected by lag and latency. So first, let's talk about the overpowered. So I haven't really been seeing anything about the S12. Personally, I think the S12 is underpowered slightly. I mean, not a great deal. I think it's a decent gun, but I think it could be buffed a bit. But that's just my opinion. But I've been hearing mainly that the R870 and the KSG are quite overpowered. I will say now, though, that the KSG I do not believe is overpowered by any means. Because, yes, it does have a really high damage and range. I think the damage here is like 200 or something ridiculous on the KSG. But it does only fire one shot, one slug. So there is no spread, per se. The only thing that happens is the where that actual slug will go. So it's like a sniper rifle where its spread is based on where its one single shot is going. Where with normal shotguns, the spread is based on how the spread of the pellets go. And this, I don't fucking understand this. So there is no spread on the KSG. So I see it as a huge disadvantage to the KSG. If it did have spread and it wasn't a slug and it had that damage output, then it would be overpowered because think about the KSG as another sniper rifle because you have to be dead on with your bullet or you're not killing them. And when you are, you're killing them. But like I said, if you're not, then you're not killing them. And that is quite hard for a lot of people, and it is quite hard in general because with lag and latency, I know I'm going into this already, where you aim isn't necessarily where the person is. And that's really bad. That can really affect your game because that'll affect where your aim is, and you don't even mean to. You know what I mean? Your aim could be like right on, but lag could affect it, and you are not actually aiming at them according to the game server. So that's why I think people are saying that the R870 is overpowered because it has quite a high damage output too, and its range is actually quite large. I don't remember what the range is on it. I think the max range is 53. The range of it is, but it's only half of the KSG. The KSG has a maximum range of 103, which is insane. But like I said, one shot. You know, so compared. Let me compare that to a sniper rifle. Max range of, let's see, where is that chart? Okay, max range. Oh, I don't have an actual max range. That's disappointing. But okay, so R870 max range, like I said, is 53, and its damage output is actually a quarter what the KSG is, but it is still enough to kill a person with one shot because its range, like I said, is pretty decent for the spread that it has. You know, the 50 is it's for each pellet, I believe. I'm not exactly certain, but I'm assuming that's what it is. That would, to me, seem really ridiculous because that would mean you really have to land 2 pellets on a person to kill them. And I think that's why the range seems so good because the range might not actually be very far, but, you know, to hit only 2 of those pellets on someone, you can be quite far away. I mean, if it fires 8 pellets, I don't know how many it actually fires. I'm saying a typical shotgun fires 8 pellets. To get only 2 of those to hit, you can be pretty far away because, like, you know, as you get farther away from your target, the spread of the pellets increases. So they're going to a maximum. Their spread where the pellets are going increases. So there's a bigger area where they're going. But I think the the distance at which that range gets bigger, that like grouping gets bigger, I think is too slow compared to the damage output. If that makes any sense, I feel that each pellet does more damage than its range can control it. I mean, it's hard to think about, but I don't know. And so personally, I think the overall, this is overall, the R870 is not overpowered, and I just fail horrifically there. Okay, the R870 overall is not overpowered, but I do believe at times it causes for a lot of bullshit. And I mean, sometimes you're like full health and guys across the map and he kills you with one shot, and you are like, I don't understand sometimes like how that even works. So there's the Warship. So you know, I feel that the shotgun is, like I said, overpowered at sometimes, but it's also I think it's balanced, but I think it could be balanced better. So there's kind of a lot of consideration that goes into it, and like I said, the KSG definitely, I think, is not overpowered by any means. So let's see, the S12. Okay, I've kind of run out of topic. I mean, I've debated the KSG and I've debated the R870, and I'm using the S12 this game, so I might as well talk about it. I don't know how I can't get any of these fucking people here. Look at this. This is just absolute fucking failure. There's like, there we go. I was gonna say, I think I finally get them. I don't get very many kills, but anyways. I think he takes me out there. What a bitch. Oh, and there's my AGR. Okay. S12. S12 is unusual because, like all the other shotguns, except for the I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. The M1216, they all have clips. The M1216 and the S12, have clips, and the other shotguns have feeds. So you have to feed each shell in individually. So that really creates a recoil, not a recoil, a freaking reload time for the S12 that makes it a lot faster, because you are simply just putting a clip into a magazine. It's like thinking if you had to individually put every bullet in a gun. If you had to put if you had to individually load each bullet, that would take a lot longer than actually a clip would. But I think they do dumb it down a little bit, and they do make the reload pretty slow sometimes. And I'm not exactly sure why I called that in here. But, you know. And the clip, to me, the clip, I think, is too small for its damage output. And I think its damage output is, let's see, 30 per pellet. So you think, well, it's only 20 less than the R870. It should kill, in maybe 2 shots, you know what I mean, 1 or 2 shots, and that is definitely not the case, which I don't understand. The S12 is really lag-oriented. Not lag-oriented, but latency, because it depends on what type of connection you have to the host, and I mean host as in, and there, oh my god, the game is over, to where the server-sided host is, or whatever the fuck. I still call it hosting. But yeah, I was really close to that second Vtol. But if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you'd like to see more like this, subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Peace.